welcome back guys to Divinity 2. Developers Cut on the Nightmare difficulty, right back where we left off last episode. Last episode we started exploring Sentinel Island. We didn't get so far because there were some quests to do. We stole some Wolven egg and talked to the Dragon Elf. Learned something about Dragon Elf's history. And now we can explore further. So to start out, it's always good to sell some to slay some dragon elves. So that's that, and some weird totem arrows here. So let's look what it does. Necromancer totem.
You have yet to meet your necromancy platform candidates, Dragon Knight.
I will return when I have.
I shall await your return.
So these are the totems where we can select. Yeah, that's what Miss Island was talking about in the beginning of Sentinel Island. We should select one of them, so it seems like on this totem we can select a necromancer. But first, to select one, we have to meet both of them. So that's gonna be the main job on this island, is to meet the different necromancers and enchanters and alchemists. Yeah, to select one of them for each category. So, but first, some more dragon elves. They are not the biggest of problems because, yeah, our damage is still very good. Especially our necromancer pet is very strong. Okay, yeah, that's that. And let's see, let's get rid of them first.
Moment of your time, please, stranger. Might you be the Dragon Knight we were told about?
I suppose I am.
Oh, please, have mercy on us, knight. Wesson is a great enchanter. Pick him, please.
All right, Ginny, all right. I'm sure this knight will give my candidacy the proper consideration. Let me assure you, my wife is quite right. I am an enchanter of no small renown with a shop in Alaroth that is popular even among champions.
We actually heard about Wesson before. I don't know who said something about him, but yeah, I think Richard was.
Oh, yes, ever so popular. General Augustus is a client of ours, and Deodatus himself walked in once. My husband's the best, kind master. The very best.
Yeah, we know what an enchanter does. Do you know a champion named Richard by any chance?
Yes, we do. He and his daughter live in Alaroth.
Odious man. Once, when Wesson wasn't looking, he grabbed my... Well, I won't tell you what, but it was very inappropriate.
Yeah, let's... who is Augustus, you mentioned?
General Augustus is the most senior champion there is. He's not a young man anymore, but he's so highly respected, he's almost idolized.
That's because he fought in the Great War against Damien and his demon army.
Can we read Ginny's mind? Yeah.
I hope my shop is
Can only
right.
read Wesson's.
My armors are of unrivaled quality, and thieves must have noticed our absence.
Okay. Yeah, let's just... I must be off. I bid you both a good day.
All bad is entirely up to you.
So, press close the mind of Wesson. We might read every... So this was our first candidate, and that's one of the candidate for the position as an enchanter. And Wesson has some good perks for enchanting armor. So I think how it works in this game is that yeah, you can still enchant to the highest level with another enchanter. The other enchanter is good for weapon enchantment, but the costs are reduced, I think. So therefore, if you choose weapon, armor enchanting armor will be easier for you. If you choose the other enchanter, it will be easier to enchant some weapons. So personally I think that enchanting armor is better, because you wear 4 armor pieces and only 1 weapon, in my case a bow. Maybe 2 weapons if we go 2-handed. And therefore making armor enchantments easier is probably the better choice. Yeah, so that's why I will probably pick Wesson. But to do that, I need to meet another enchanter on this island first. So yeah, these dragon elves. And as you've seen, there's another totem over here, and that's the alchemist totem.
I shall await.
We will need to meet 2 of them as well. So in this playthrough I will mind read all of them.
Night approaches, and even the Black Ring's necromancers must serve.
So let's mind read them.
My experiments are nearly finished. Soon my creatures will no longer be harmed by blade or axe.
Serve you may, or die you must, if I find you unsuitable.
To die, to sleep, perchance to wake. I'll be undead, yes. To die, to kill. Either way is good. But you'll choose me, for I am the master, and Igor but a thrall. I shall have to live a little longer.
So you're Black Ring then?
Yes, Damien is loyal. I slay those who oppose us, so I can turn them into undead warriors who will slay more. Bloodshed! Flow, flow, flow.
Yeah.
But it seems you must form an exception.
Where were you when you were transported here?
The flying fortress of our demon master Baal, ruler of the night. His onslaught shall soon see mankind gone. He will conquer for the Black Ring.
What would you say if I told you my goal is to destroy Damien?
You? Kill Damien? You desire pain? Death? Because I can give you both, here and now. No need for the damned one.
I'm going to find something to kill if that's fine with you.
Yes, yes, delicious carnage.
Okay, and there's another necromancer, and that's Igor.
Igor is ready to die, Dragon Knight. Die and be turned undead so Master Jodalath may serve.
Yeah, let's mind read.
Master Jodalath always talks of weapon resistance, but what of magical resistance? It will be my speciality.
You'll die so Yonolef can serve you, said, but are you sure that will be to my benefit?
You must have a necromancer, no?
But will Jonolef serve me better than you?
I see. I serve well, a true servant, but he's the master. He won't serve well. No. To have him serve you would make me a bad servant. Yes, I see that now. But I'm a good servant, yes. I'll serve him poison, yes. And once served, I'll be the one to serve you. You, my master.
You must see as you fit, Igor. I wash my hands in innocence. We could say that. But let's think about would be better for our necromancers. So I think, yeah, I normally just pick Igor, but let's just take, don't poison him yet, Igor. I'll pick you when the time comes.
Yes, master, very good. Your humble servant awaits.
Okay, goodbye, Igor.
Goodbye.
Okay, yeah. I don't know yet. Maybe I pick Jonah. He's kind of funny because he's so brutal. And Igor, but yeah. Jonah specializes on physical resistance and Igor on magic resistance, so yeah. That's both decent, so I don't think there's a big difference. Later on, you will have some quests with them if you choose them. And I don't know about these quests, so yeah, but I normally just pick Igor. So yeah, maybe I pick Jonah this playthrough. As on a role-playing perspective, it seems kind of like the stupid choice because he serves Damien, and Damien is our enemy. Yeah. Yeah, we will see about that. So, over here there's a skeleton of a big whale. A very big whale. Actually, let's talk to Catherine.
Hello, dear. Come to study these whale skeletons too? Fascinating, aren't they?
Oh, that's very expensive. So, that will give us something good.
It is good to know the Grammy family jewels were protected, and with a dignified password too. Duchess.
They are that fearsome creatures they must have been.
Oh, indeed. This particular type of whale was quite the hunter. But where are my manners? Catherine's the name, Catherine Gremery. I'm a paleontologist.
Okay. Why are you studying this particular skeleton?
Quite simply because it's the biggest specimen I have ever seen. I should so very much like to know more about this whale. Alas, information is ever so scarce.
Could I be of help?
I don't see how, but you're such a dear to offer. If you find out more about this whale, I'd be ever so grateful.
I met a fisherman who hunts a certain whale of this particular variety.
The poor man. Doesn't he know these animals have been extinct for centuries? Who is this fisherman?
I only know he is named Jonah.
Jonah? Well, that's an odd coincidence, isn't it? I found an amulet right here in this rib cage that says, "From Lizzie to Jonah." Here, you can have it if you want.
You said your name's Gremery. You wouldn't happen to have a brother named George, would you?
I do. You met him then? How is old Georgie? Still the diligent archaeologist risking life and limb to reach some ancient statuette?
Quite literally, yes.
Oh, he's such a good sort. I should make it a point to visit him as soon as we get off this island.
How did you end up stranded on this island?
The ship I was on was in some kind of frightful magical incident. You can find the rest of the survivors a bit further down the beach.
You don't mind leisurely strolling about with that tower looming over you?
Not much point in hiding, is there? Mind you, it does look ominous enough. But as far as I can tell, it might as well stand empty. No, I don't think much trouble will come from there, unless one seeks it out. And we wouldn't want that now, would we, dear?
Do the words candidate, totem, or prophecy mean anything to you?
Oh, yes. Some of the crew members have been going on and on about that. Frankly, I don't believe a word of it, but then again, it's not my shapely behind that's on the line.
Bye, Catherine.
Bye, darling.
Okay, and we got an amulet for Jonah. That is pretty nice. So that was probably Mocha Dick he was hunting.
Not yet.
And over here there are some more enemies. These ones are a little bit stronger than the random dragon elves all about. And we don't even get experience for these conjured ones. Perfect. So these enemies still give very good XP. That's nice. And we got the level up. That's also very good. So let's put some points into intelligence to get our magic resistance up a bit. And we got another skill point, and let's see. Could max out poison arrows, and we also could put the point into regenerate, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we passively regenerate a lot more health, so that will be very helpful. Okay, finally. No, not.
Not yet.
These death abominations are a lot stronger than the normal dragon elves, I feel like. And here we can find at least one alchemist. Let's read Alan.
It's you, isn't it?
Yeah, might read.
I am such a terrible liar. Divine, grant the Dragon Knight doesn't notice.
Tell me, good man, what's your profession?
Well, I was an alchemist in Rivertown. A famous one at that, oh yes. From all the corners of all the lands they come to buy my Allen Brew, a potion that no one else can make. It makes you strong as a demon, agile as a fox, quick as an eagle. Oh, please, in the name of the divine, pick me.
See, plenty of time to decide.
I beg of you, pick me. I'm the best alchemist there is. Oh, may the divine guide your mind.
Yeah, goodbye for now.
May the divine...
So, yeah, he seems like, yeah,
Shiny.
he's a liar. Yeah, he actually, if you might read him, it just enhances the feeling, so, yeah. We shouldn't pick Alan. I think that's pretty obvious, but he's like, if you pick Alan, you actually have a bad pick. So, whereas picking an enchanter or necromancer, it doesn't really matter. If you pick Alan, it does matter, and it's very bad. So, yeah, don't do that. So, let's see. That's the shipwreck, magical incident. Catherine was talking about how she ended up in here. So yeah, let's start at the beginning. Okay, what do we have?
No, I don't.
First of all, we have Redcliffe.
Oh, my head. Feels like a leprechaun is sculpting inside my skull. So you're that dragon lord or something, right?
Something like that, yes. And you are? But first, mind read. Okay.
Blast is being stuck on some backward patch of island. I'd have won this year's weapon enchantment competition again, that's for sure.
Yeah, something like that. And you are?
Radcliffe, the best enchanter you'll ever meet. My guess is that's all you need to know about me.
Yeah, what does an enchanter do exactly?
An enchanter uses crystals, ores, and written enchantments to augment the strength, the abilities of weapons, armors, jewelry, and so on. Needless to say, the right type of enchantment can aid adventurers tremendously in combat. especially if they're adapted to have specific uses in specific circumstances. Some creatures have a natural weakness for certain types of poison, for instance, which makes a poison enchantment all the more powerful. That means it's a good idea to have a varied arsenal of weapons and armor on you. But you can also disenchant a favorite piece of equipment and add a new quality to it.
So you're an enchanter, the best you say? Why is that?
Ha! Normally my reputation precedes me. I'm the official supplier of weapons to the New Order. Their officers view the receiving of one of my swords upon promotion as a badge of honor. But those are nothing compared to the ones I could make, given the right material.
What materials do you require to enchant?
Metal and crystals, basically. But not every crystal is the same. The rarer they are, the more powerful, usually. I'm sure you'll be able to obtain some pretty scarce specimens once you've earned your wings.
Yeah, well, I'm off. Stay sober.
Don't count on it. But wait up a minute. Listen, I'm not in the mood to stand here and plead for my life. But I do know there's another enchanter nearby. Why don't you bring that chap to the ship? We'll both make you a sword, and you'll quickly see everyone's an amateur compared to me.
Okay, so yeah, it seems like maybe we can talk to Weston. First, talk to Hermosa.
I do not believe we have met. I'm Hermosa, captain of this unfortunate ship.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Captain. What made you end up in such a dire state? First, mind read.
No one can teach combat skills like me. But how can I say that without sounding desperate? To be honest, I hadn't a clue. We were sailing the Western Sea when all of a sudden a beam of light shone down on us. Next thing I knew, we were here, stranded on this strange and hostile island.
My lady, I'm a dragon knight to be. The island has told you about.
Oh, forgive me, I didn't realize. Listen, I don't know who the other candidate is, but he or she can't possibly match my talents. They probably all say that, but this time it's true. Let me assure you, I really am an excellent weapons trainer. Great warriors have been my students. You remember that, won't you?
Yeah, I must go, okay.
Goodbye.
So, yeah, let's steal all the stuff, that's nice. Yeah, interesting. So, trainers can help you level up skills, yeah, just to a higher level. So, now the max level is 5, and if we train with her, we can go to level 10. So, let's talk to Barbatos.
I'm an academic. A historian, to be more precise.
Blast and damn it, is there no one here with some knowledge of alchemy?
You can always talk to a plant. They're probably the only ones who will listen.
Unless you have earned 3 or more doctorates in various alchemical disciplines, kindly remove yourself from my presence. How dare this nincompoop try and trick the greatest potion maker in Liverlon?
Well, I think you've made my choice already.
Oh, it's you, is it? The so-called Dragon Knight? Well, don't for a second think I believe you, or that pretty little green thing. It's too preposterous to even contemplate. Honestly, the bird brains one meets in life make you wish there was legislation for permissible social interaction.
The other candidate is called Alan. Do you know him?
Order your other stooges around, but not me.
Yeah, it's an asshole, but the only alchemist here, so yeah. Let's talk to him.
Greetings, traveler. I wish you a very good day.
Hello there, you were one of the ship's passengers.
Indeed I was. Turgoyne's the name. Maritime historian extraordinaire. An undismayed castaway on this idiosyncratic island full of awe and wonder.
Judging by your enthusiasm, Sentinel Island is a maritime historian's dream to come true.
That's what I've been telling the members of our club, the Prancing Seahorse. You are absolutely right, though. I wrote many a paper on the legendary Ulfmar, don't you know? A mighty pirate. But he wasn't a mere pirate, he was an explorer, too. Then, one sad day, he disappeared. Ship, treasure, and all.
Until
Never
you...
to be heard from again.
Yeah, interesting. I'd like you to focus on the treasury part, if you don't mind.
Got a touch of the gold fever, have you? Never you worry, we'll get to that.
Have you noticed that shipwreck perched so bizarrely atop that enormous tree? I'd bet my prize collection of erotically engraved cannonballs that is Ulfmar's ship. Oh, yes, indeed. I'd recognize the design anywhere.
And you'd desperately like me to take a look, wouldn't you?
I'm sure his treasure must still be there, but also some of his books. And those are what interest me. He must have collected so much knowledge during his travels. I'd be very grateful if you'd manage to explore the wreckage. But I don't think you can. Not unless you sprout some wings.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do, though. Yeah, what's the Prancing Seals you mentioned?
It's the Gentleman's Club in Alaroth. It's where the intellectuals of the city gather, chat and have a drink. The current president, though, is a bit of an odd fellow. Narcissus is his name, and he's absolutely head over heels in love with himself.
Yeah, how could
What a
that be
character.
with his name? Narcissus. Yeah, see you later, Turgoyne.
Have a nice day.
Okay, that's that. So yeah, that's all the people we can realistically talk to. In fact, yeah. But here, let's continue further down. Here, there's a shipwreck, and there's a chest, and there is the legend of Ulfmar. Yeah. You are encumbered. Yeah, let's
Another
just
one
leave
to
that
add to the
book.
collection.
Maybe we can still get rid of some stuff. So, for example, yeah. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Rid of this row. Yeah. That should be okay for now. And let's talk to Kenneth.
It is you, isn't it? The Slayer turned dragon. I, a true Slayer, still would hate you if I didn't know my life lies in your hands.
Yeah, that's my treat.
The Slayers back at the camp must already miss my magic training program.
I am what you and I were taught to revile, but my purpose is still noble.
And what is that purpose, if I may ask?
To rid Rivellon of the plague that is Damien.
A noble mission indeed. Not one I'm averse to taking part in.
For what function did that island select you?
To be your trainer. I can understand why she chose me. Oh yes, I was never your drill instructor. And more's the pity. The men and women I trained are now the best of the best. Just look at Commander Road. Anyway, I have a proposition to make. I know there must be a rival on the island, and I challenge him, whoever he might be, to a duel, so I can prove my worth.
Your rival is the captain of a stranded ship near your camp.
I see. Well then, no time to waste. I'll go at once.
Okay, let's follow him. So he will challenge Hermosa. Yeah. That will be an interesting battle.
Here we are. Listen now. Whoever is the captain of this ship, I challenge him to a duel.
Challenge her to a duel, you mean?
What? I didn't know. No. I won't fight a woman. It's not honorable.
I take it you are my rival, and one of us has to perish this day. I respect your decorum, but this is neither the time nor place. Prepare to fight.
No. I implore you. You were a Slayer before you were a dragon, and know the code of our order. Please, convince her to stop this brawl.
Yeah, the sentiment is gallant though, but this duel shall be settled here and now.
I deplore that decision. But if there is no other way, so be it.
And now they fight. So and you think Hermosa would lose,
On guard.
May the best swordsman
but maybe
win.
not.
Slayer versus Captain. This must be the duel of the year.
Captain Hermosa is the best fighter you'll ever meet.
Nice. So that choice is taken from us, but that's good. So Hermosa it will be. So we only have to pick an alchemist and a smith. And we've met everybody now. So with that, I think I will end the episode, guys. As always, thank you for watching. I hope I will see you next episode. And perfect. So, bye guys.